talking over there, they're trying not to stare, but you like what you see. Moonwalking on the air, yeah, it ain't even fair, so on top of the beat. Better listen up, we about to make it happen. So hot, we burn it up. We just can't get enough. Get down now, have some fun, 'cause we about to make it, we about to make it happen.
Please welcome Nutanix Vice President Global Marketing, Annie Headley, and Vice President Product Management, Avinash Shetty.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Annie.
And I'm Avinash, and it is our pleasure to be hosting the closing keynote of .next 2025.
That's right, and we have an amazing session planned for you this afternoon. But first, Avinash, what are some of your favorite moments so far?
Wow, favorite moments are always tricky. I think I've nailed it down to a few. So first and foremost, Jose Andres.
Yeah.
What a force of nature. He was so inspiring, and more importantly, something I wasn't expecting, he was so funny, right? How many of you actually bought his book? Yeah? Come on, we got to get him on the bestsellers list. All right, and how many of you ate at the restaurant in the cloud? No one?
No one.
Come on. All right, so that was my favorite. My second favorite was probably just the interactions with the customers. I've had so many inspiring conversations with a wide variety of customers that I met through the conference. Lots of feedback, lots of positive reinforcement of the announcements and so on. And that leads me to the third one, which was the demos this morning. Rajiv's keynote yesterday really kind of set the stage, and the demos tied that all together and really brought that message of the Nutanix platform together.
Absolutely.
And there's one more that I'm actually looking forward to. And you know I like a good party. So who's excited about the DC block party tonight? Yeah.
Awesome. I certainly am, and I'm hoping to see all of you there tonight. I think we're going to have a few more things to add to your favorites list. Let me give everyone a preview to the afternoon. We are going to be hearing from Evie Pomporis. She is a former US Secret Service agent, and she'll be sharing with us some powerful secrets for communication. We're also going to be hearing from our Chief Commercial Officer, Tarkan Maynor. He'll be talking to our partners at Pure Storage and NVIDIA. But first, to get us started, I know you're excited to chat with one of our top customers. They are a financial services firm that helps individual investors and small businesses achieve their financial goals. It's my privilege to welcome from Edward Jones, Craig Huffstetler.
Thanks so much. Hey, Craig. Hi. All right, how's it going?
Doing great.
All right, so you and I had a chance to connect backstage. We talked a little bit. But to get us started, can you tell the audience a little bit about Edward Jones, the company, and about Craig himself?
Absolutely, yeah. So Edward Jones, if you're not familiar with us, we're a financial services and investment company. We've got over tens of thousands of financial advisors in branch offices all around North America. And we serve around 9 million clients. And so that's 9 million families and individuals that are trusting us with their financial planning and their investment needs. So it's quite the undertaking and quite the honor and privilege to be able to serve those clients.
Perfect. All right, and so, just on a personal note, what do you like to do outside of Edward Jones?
Sure, yeah. So I live in the St. Louis area where Edward Jones is located. I've got a young family. I've got 3 kids, 8, 5, and 3, so they keep us pretty busy. My favorite way to entertain them is riding my unicycle around the neighborhood, which they really get a kick out of. They think that's the funniest thing ever, so.
Wait, did you say unicycle?
Yeah, actually, do you guys want a demonstration? Unfortunately, they wouldn't let me bring it on the plane. So next year, if we can get it on the plane.
All right, we'll make it happen next year. All right, so tell me a little bit about this modernization journey that you've been on.
Yeah, of course. So as we really started seeing our application teams wanting to move to a more of a microservice architecture, right? As our business needs evolved over the last 5-10 years, we needed to kind of evolve our technology as well to meet those business needs. So as they were moving towards more of a microservice model on the infrastructure side, we said, well, how do we support that? And certainly moving from the VM-based, very manual deployments to a containerized platform really seemed like the way to go. So we really started back in 2018 with Kubernetes. We were early Mesosphere customers, and we've kind of stayed on that platform ever since.
Okay, so obviously you were very early in the container journey. I'm sure there were some early hurdles as part of that. Can you tell the audience a little bit about that?
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, we very quickly, as soon as we introduced our platform to our developer teams, they were ready to jump on it, and so we had some pretty quick adoption and a lot of demand early on. So it was definitely a challenge, with containers and allowing application teams to sort of do their own scaling and kind of decide what they needed at a very granular level. It became challenging to make sure everybody had appropriate requests and limits set. We've got probably over 200 application development teams within our firm, and very quickly our scale ramped up quite a bit. So learning to kind of optimize and manage that large of scale was definitely a challenge.
Okay. You mentioned Mesosphere, which I don't know what percentage of the audience may be familiar with, but Mesosphere became Day2IQ. Day2IQ was recently acquired, or I say recently, but about a year and a half ago acquired by Nutanix. Tell us about your Day2IQ experience before Nutanix.
Yeah, absolutely. So, really we were looking for a platform that would work well within our kind of large enterprise environment. I'm sure many of you, like us, have regulations and sort of enterprise-wide preferences around your OS and your hypervisor and things like that. So the key for us was flexibility. We needed to find something that could run on the infrastructure we had, that was going to be flexible as the needs of our business and our technology group grew. We're on-prem Kubernetes across multiple data centers, geographically diverse. We're also not the only tenant in our data centers, internally. So we kind of had to be able to play nice with other enterprise partners within our company. And so really the D2IQ platform, really provided that for us.
Great. So obviously now with the integration of the DKP ecosystem into the NKP ecosystem, that obviously brings the broader Nutanix portfolio into the picture. So tell us about what's exciting, like from a Nutanix perspective. What do you see us as Nutanix, the company, now bringing to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. It really opens up more doors, right? More doors for kind of that flexibility. We've definitely seen a great support as we've continued on our journey. We got really great support from Day2IQ, and we've seen that continue with Nutanix. So shout out to Dustin if you're here. Thanks for the help. Right? We've had some really great support experiences. And then, yeah, just that continued focus, it really has been a natural transition, and Nutanix really seems to embody some of the same values in terms of wanting to partner and connect with other systems. So.
Okay. All right, so let me paint a picture. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. You're riding your unicycle. You're thinking about the future of Edward Jones.
Yep.
What comes to mind? What's the picture you're painting in your mind as you go through that?
Yeah, absolutely. So our department's mission really is to build a platform that our developers love to use, right? And that's a high bar we've set for ourselves. And so we're constantly trying to connect with those application teams and kind of stay close to their needs, kind of understand where they want to go and how we can support them as they grow and develop. So we're looking at things like event-driven auto-scaling, looking at batch jobs in Kubernetes, and also just growing our platform and trying to better optimize it as it grows, right? And at the same time, we're also looking internally within our platform team, how do we support our platform engineers and help them have a good experience and make sure we can do maintenance tasks and upgrades and things like that in a really low turbulence way, and not create problems, and certainly make it easy for our engineers and our administrators to kind of maintain things and keep things going. And so the automation, provided with the NKP platform has really helped us there.
OK, great. So one last question for you. It's been an amazing week, lots of announcements, lots of messages. I'm sure you had a chance to sit through some sessions. Any key standouts, any notable mentions?
Yeah, it's when you're sort of evaluating products and platforms and companies, it's easy to kind of think about what you need right now and what you need today. I think what's really struck me this week is seeing the continued partnerships that Nutanix is building in those integrations with other platforms, and that run anywhere kind of embodied. And so as I think about the future and as I think about where our business could go and where our needs could go, I've been really encouraged by what I've seen, and just kind of seeing that continued additional partnerships and things like that. It's really kind of astounding.
All right, that's awesome. Well, Craig, I want to thank you first and foremost for making the trip, spending time with us on stage. Thank you again.
Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Craig Hofstadter.
Thank you.
And now it is my pleasure to welcome to stage Nutanix Chief Commercial Officer, Tarkan Maynor.
All right, how are we doing? What? That's it? Seriously? Really? All right. All right, last stretch, final stretch, another 40, 45 minutes. We'll make this painless. I want to make sure that I share a few numbers with you. And some of these numbers we shared actually yesterday. Number 86, do you remember that number? 86 sponsors, amazing sponsors. I want to thank you one more time. You're awesome. Please give a big hand. And out of these 86, those platinum sponsors, those 10 who went above and beyond. So I want to thank Lenovo, Cisco, and HPE. Please give a hand to those 3 platform partners. Our 3 cloud partners with AWS, Microsoft, and Google. Please big hand for them as well, please, for me. And AMD, Omnisa, Pure Storage, and TCS. From a services perspective here, working with you guys all, please big hand. Sponsorships are important to us. So we give these amazing events, not only here, but throughout the year. So thank you one more time. That's 86. Sometimes you don't take enough time to also think internally. Number 8. Do you know the movie Magnificent Seven from 1960s? Do you know? My age. I'm reflecting my age. We have a Magnificent 8 at Nutanix. Those 4 product folks and 4 partnership folks who make these things happen behind closed doors. I want to thank them here publicly. Sham, who leads our engineering, Thomas, who leads our product management, Lee, who leads our product marketing, and Mano, who's our CTO. Give a big hand to those 4 who made this entire thing happen for us. And every day, with their team, they make things happen with the best product team in the industry. And those partner folks, Gregory, Michael, Sachin, Dave on channels, making all these partnerships happen. So I want to thank you, the Magnificent 8. Thank you. Even Jose Andres called me after the session with Mandy, and he said, those guys are fucking awesome, quote unquote. All right, that's not my word, Jose, that was your word. Last number, 12. We started very strongly day 1 with Rajiv, and day 2 this morning with Thomas, Mano, and Lee, with 12 amazing announcement data points. So we made those announcements unlike in any other event, with products and partners by design. Not announcing something and then figure out go-to-market or engineering. Always design from the start how we do things and collaborate with our ecosystem for better outcomes for you. So the Pure announcement, the Dell PowerFlex announcement, Cisco announcement with FlashStack in the backend infrastructure. Beautiful story. Then we talked about the front-end technologies and infrastructure with Omnisa, with Citrix, deeper, wider partnership, and tying all of this with phenomenal security framework and partnerships with partners like Palo Alto Networks. Tying all this stuff with our cloud partners. Deeper, wider partnership with AWS. We are super excited about that. With Microsoft Azure, and new partnership with Google. Super exciting. And tying all of these things, as Rajiv outlined, and Thomas showed a bunch of videos with Mano and the team around modern applications and AI. Our new product around cloud native iOS with AWS through hybrid cloud vision, providing platform services for modern applications, and tying that, which we haven't talked about enough, to a new partnership with Canonical around the Ubuntu platform, which is one of the leading open source platforms for AI and modern apps. We are super excited about Canonical partnership as well. And we finally talked about our new AI platform, an AI platform, Nutanix Enterprise AI, with NVIDIA, for the new era of agentic apps. So we started with Pure, and we ended up with that beautiful NVIDIA AI announcement. So all that hard work now comes to the second, to have a quick external briefing to you with two friends, one from Pure and one from NVIDIA. So I'm going to start with Pure. I'm going to introduce you to Maciek Kranz, who leads the enterprise business for Pure Storage. Maciek?
Everybody. Hello, my friend. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I think we need to exchange these things.
We
my X
should.
with your P.
We should have done it. Okay,
it.
we failed already.
Yeah.
Yes,
By the way, we had
exactly.
these X's.
Perfect.
They told me we need to stay on these things, otherwise
Yes.
they're going to slap us around.
Yes.
So, good to see you.
Good
How
to
are
see
you?
Great. And
Yeah.
by the way, congratulations. Amazing event.
Thank you.
Amazing announcements.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks to you. And by the way, people think, oh, these things have happened, cool. We've been working on this for some time.
For a year, actually.
For a year.
Yeah.
And again, those product teams, partners, marketing teams, the entire team, our legal teams, finance teams worked very hard. So, Maciek, tell us, where are you guys right now? Where is everything with Pure, obviously from a Nutanix perspective, and then we'll have a conversation.
So we haven't rehearsed it, by the way. So Tykan said, let's just go with the flow. Yeah. So we've been busy. Obviously, you guys know us as a storage provider, and thank you so much again for amazing NPS score they've been giving us every year. So over the last year or so, we've been busy developing what we call an enterprise data cloud. So consistent operating system, big flexibility, scale out, scale up, all the data, data files, data types across the entire estate. And control plane we call Fusion, which allows you to offer presets across the entire estate as well. So we've been building a platform, but also over the last year, we've started working together on our joint project. And I wanted to give you a sense. Quite often you would see these announcements with beautiful logos and press releases. We've actually started with getting our product management and engineering teams together. We spend a lot of time working through the architecture, working through and debating the architecture.
Absolutely.
Working through the kind of engineering tasks. We've been getting a lot of feedback from all of you, and thank you so much for flooding us with requests. We need choice, we need options. Guys, work together. So we did that. And we kind of built one virtual team because we knew this wasn't just about the announcement. It wasn't about the first release that is coming up. We are getting together for years to come with a comprehensive roadmap to give you something very unique. You know, traditionally, when you think about it, sorry, I'm talking slow.
No, that's good.
Traditionally, when you think about sort of the options and choices that you've had, you would say, all right, I either go with simplicity, so building the entire stack with one vendor, or flexibility with multiple kind of best-in-class capabilities. But what you asked us over the last year and a half was, I don't want to compromise. Give me simplicity and flexibility at the same time, which is why we tightly integrated our solution together, and I think you saw a little bit of a preview of that earlier today.
And by the way, joint collaboration means engineering, product management, product vision, support, service, all these things come together, but at the same time, go to market. So on that note, what do we expect in the next 12 to 24 months? What do you see we're going to be doing? Give us a vision for the next 12, 24 months.
So in the next couple of months, in the summer, we'll be doing a public preview or early access or beta, however you want to call it. So if you would like to participate in this, please let us know. And here we'll be kind of fine-tuning, looking at your workflows, how to make sure that we come up with a perfect joint solution for you. And we'll be delivering general availability in December. And then the follow-on releases and products. Our roadmap is actually very rich. And once we've actually done that, we'll be working very closely with you to make sure that we can deploy the solution, that we get your feedback, that we continue to innovate. So really exciting next 12 to 24 months.
Super. And you're so good, by the way. I'm going to let Charlie know. Next time, instead of video, he's going to be here with you on stage. Has to. So, final point. We have a bunch of customers in the room.
Yep.
Some of you are your customers today. Some of might not be prospects. Yep. And a lot of channel partners and ecosystem partners. Give us a few, maybe one, maybe two call to action. What, now, power of now.
Perfect. Right now, please go to our website, either Nutanix or ours. Learn more about our joint solution. Please reach out to our representatives or to the partners that you're actually working with. And let's start working together, either through early access, and let's educate each other about the problems we want to solve, and then let's solve them together when we GA in December. So really looking forward for the partnership. Thank you again for encouraging us to work together. And I have to say, Tarkan, I really wanted to thank you personally for your sponsorship, for your partnership.
Always.
And it would not have been possible without you championing this cause.
No, thank you. The entire team, teamwork.
Yes.
Teamwork. One thing I'm going to say also, sometimes folks see these events, technology events, we all geek out a little bit, you know, announcements, this, that, the other. People don't realize it's not only IQ, not only our intelligence, what we can do, but also our EQ, our relationship, culture, trust. Those things matter. And obviously, with our customers and channel partners, we're going to make this real as we move forward. We're super excited. And Maciek, thank you so much to you, to Charlie, the entire team. Really appreciate it. We love you. Give me a hug.
Likewise. Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again.
All right. See you. See you around. I love that guy. And my wife knows. All right. Cindy, you're laughing too much on that one. All right. On that note, the second guest, we started with Pure, and we ended up with this beautiful demo. By the way, Ashwini, did you like Ashwini on the demo set earlier, AI? Isn't she awesome? I swear, I don't like demos too much. They get boring sometimes, especially sometimes infrastructure demos hard to follow, you know? When she demos, I'm like, she makes sense. Make agentic great again. All right, on that note, I have a dear guest from a company that we actually made our first announcement last year with Justin Boitano. You remember Justin Boitano on stage from NVIDIA? That was our first GenAI announcement in AI. Now we upgraded in height. So Kevin Deerling, who runs all networking infrastructure for NVIDIA, direct report to Jensen Huang. Please, Kevin, come up. Good to see you, man. You're awesome. I really mean that. We upgraded in height for sure, and charm and intelligence and IQ. So great to have you.
Thank you.
You heard me talking about Ashwini in the demo. You were in the audience. You watched the demo. What did you think about the demo?
Oh, amazing. You know, people don't realize that 2025 is the year of inferencing, and specifically agentic AI. And we saw something, we're at the coalface of AI right now. What we saw, it's the first time I've seen that in the wild. We saw a Nemotron 49B model.
First time.
First time. I mean,
and please give a big hand. Yeah. It's hard work, man.
So incredible what that is. That is a reasoning model, and those are brand new. That was January. We came out with Nemotron in March, and here it is. There were 4 different models that were talking to each other. The complexity of this is really amazing. and it was easy. And that was what was beautiful, because when I first started talking with Jensen about pulling all of this together as a full stack solution with storage and our AI data platform, Jensen said, well, that's really great, but that's not what NVIDIA does. We make things fast, our partners make things easy. And so what's great about that, you saw that. You saw the simplicity, you saw the security, and you saw the scalability of the whole thing. So simple, secure, and scalable. Fantastic.
It's incredible. By the way, on June 11th, you have the GTC in Paris, France. You guys should be there because Ashwini and Mano don't know this yet, but Thomas, Ashwini, and Mano, we're going to ship them to Paris to demo this with Jensen.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's going to happen. I need your help on this to make it nice because, as you know, at GTC, when Jensen presents, he has about 128 slides and 4 hours for his keynote, which is fantastic. Now you're going to do the same thing in 4 minutes. I'm super excited.
That's a
All
challenge.
Right. So same story here. Kevin, look, you've been living this. You've been in infrastructure in AI, and you guys have been phenomenal partners to us. And by the way, unlike some others, that what we try to do is real impact the customer. I know both Rajiv and Jensen are very customer-oriented, right? We want to make sure this is real. It's not just PR around PR. We want to make sure the product is real for customers. So tell us a little bit where you are, beyond all the hoopla, right? With NVIDIA around enterprise AI agentic, based on what you heard, where you guys are a little bit around this time, and then let's talk about the future a little bit.
Sure. So the great news is the AI factories are happening now. Blackwell is going into production across all sorts of different platforms, enterprise AI, NVIDIA AI Enterprise, which is the announcement we made,
Absolutely.
The integration with that full stack solution. So what's really great about this, we've been working with Nutanix. I came in through the Mellanox acquisition of networking well before NVIDIA. So this is going back 10 years. And that is the substrate, that's the foundation. So that full stack solution of compute and networking and storage, that's Nutanix. That's what it's built on. And it's really efficient storage, it's really efficient networking, RDMA, moving all of that data, because AI is a data problem. And so being able to manage all of that AI and now doing that full stack integration, really beautiful. It's all coming together now with all of these different models, AIs talking to AIs, talking to AIs, and humans engaging with them. You saw the productivity gains in Ashwini's demo, where it's doing things with video. These are multimodal models. Couldn't be more excited about where we're going. It's awesome.
Our general counsel was texting me, oh my God, NDAs in 19 different languages at the same time. I love that. So look, I'm not gonna quote Jose Andres again, but I'm feeling that way right now. This is awesome. Now, you guys have a lot of stuff going on right now with your ecosystem. GTC was phenomenal. I know June 11th, Paris is gonna be also great. We're gonna do a lot of things together, obviously, as we move forward. So now, going into next 12, 24 months, 36 months, from an enterprise AI perspective, where do you see things are happening a little bit further?
Yeah, so as we move forward, we're going to see this AI data platform that we announced at GTC. You're a partner in that, really tightly coupling the data to the AI compute engines. Because it turns out that AI is fueled by data, and it's big data, there's lots of it. And it's moving, it's changing, it's transforming, you need to protect that. For all these different applications, we need to actually protect the data, make sure that only the people who are able to access the data. With AI, you can find things. We'll stop searching and we'll start finding finally. So it's exciting, but we need to make all of that easy to use. So that idea of we'll make it fast with partners like Nutanix, they'll make it easy. People will be able to start using AI. Don't be afraid. The only thing you should worry about is that you're not using AI. AI is transformative, and the agentic AI is really seeing massive productivity gains across all sorts of verticals. We have all different platforms that we're deploying in our NVAIE that businesses can take their domain expertise and build on top of, but it needs to be easy. You don't want to become an expert in all of these different things with networking and AI models and things like that. That's all built in. Just start building based on your domain expertise of your business. Start using these tools, because companies that use AI and deeply and broadly are going to thrive, and companies that don't, won't.
Amazing. By the way, my last question is similar to what I asked to Maciek from Pure. Maybe a couple of call to actions as you're thinking through, because we don't script anything here. We're purely authentic, as we always are. Why are you laughing? It's true. Some of us that, it's true. Absolutely nothing going on here, just all what we've lived. We live this, we know this. So tying back to the call to action, from your perspective, I just want to say one thing. This is absolutely true story. After the demos today, in the last few hours, you don't believe how many channel partners and customers emailing, texting. I have a customer who exactly needs this. Using NIMs, Nemotron, the demo we showed, and obviously not all the apps are going to be the same, but there's so much interest. So the call to action is going to be important on this one. Can you give us a few call to actions? What's the next step for us immediately? Power of now.
Yeah, get started. So NIMs, NVIDIA Inference Microservices, all of those things that you saw in action, we see people put things together very, very quickly. You can go to build.nvidia.com, download NIMs. We've got a great platform with Nutanix. You can build on top of that. Then you get all the virtualization, the storage management, the full dashboards that we saw. Start now. It's really way, way, way important that you start building things now. Each of the different vertical markets that we're in have a different platform. You can download a NIM, you can build digital agents. These are things that you can put together almost like building blocks. We have the perfect substrate of all of that full stack solution with Nutanix, great partner, really excited. You should start using this stuff, it's fantastic.
Thank you. I have to tell you, like in 7 different languages, thank you, because you speak all these languages. I think, are you real, by the way? Are you like a digital twin? Because you're so amazing on multiple fronts. Truly, as I shared with Maciek earlier, the culture between our companies, product-driven, innovation-driven, but also all about humility and delivering what the customer needs for the right outcomes. Not necessarily just to be cool, we want to give outcomes. So on that front, we really appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. And I think next year we cannot go higher than this. I think we're going to come back, welcome you back here again. Thank you so much. One last point to folks, one last point. I just gonna have to say this. There's an African proverb, when you want to go fast, go alone. When you want to go far, go together. This is this, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, we don't want to go only far, we want to go fast. That's why this partnership is super amazing. So thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Thank you all for the time. Great close. Talk to you soon. See you around.
Thanks.
Awesome.
All right, so before we go off to the DC block party, let me welcome back our Chief Marketing Officer, Mandy Dhaliwal.
Wow.
Mandy.
Hi,
It's been
Annie.
a couple of big days. What are some of your top insights and key takeaways?
Before we get there, I have this crazy request.
Uh-oh, crazy request.
Will you guys indulge me? Yeah? Okay. When I say 3, on the count of 3, I want you all to just say, run anything, anywhere. I want us all to say it all together now. It's my rock star moment. Okay? We in?
I think so.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. We
Run anything, anywhere.
Thank you. That was the theme, right? Thank you.
Absolutely.
That's as close as I'm ever going to get to Music Hall of Fame.
You're there.
It's been amazing. Thank you all. This last couple of days has just been wonderful to chat with you all, meet with you, and a couple of things, key takeaways. We won't be long. I know we're standing in the middle of you and a party. Really top insights. I want you all to walk away from here knowing that we're committed. We are much more than the HCI platform we were. We are moving you into the future. We're helping you run your traditional apps and your modern applications. We are that platform to help you enable agentic AI securely and in a turnkey manner. And we're committed to really investing in our platform to build those integrations and continue to move within our partner ecosystem. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's way more to come. That number, 86, is going to go up for next year. And all of this we're going to do while maintaining that fabulous NPS score of 90+. So I just want you all to know that. And we're fiercely passionate. I am definitely passionate about that.
That's right. It's really all about enabling your success, removing complexity, taking advantage of AI, and most importantly, being ready for whatever the future brings.
For sure. It's been said that this is the golden era for tech builders, and I really believe it, and I think we're all behind it as a company. Thank you again to all of our sponsors, and a special shout out to our theater partner award winners. I want anyone that wanted a photo to get a photo of the slide, because I didn't do it It was too fast yesterday, so please get your cameras out and get the photo. Thank you. Congratulations. We couldn't do this without you. You got your photos? All right, next slide. Global Partner Award winners. Congratulations to you. Look at these names. Thank you all. We are truly better together. It's fantastic. Where do we go next, Annie?
Well, we were all inspired by your conversation with Chef Andres yesterday, and I'm so proud to announce that we have raised together $60,000, over $60K for World Central Kitchen just in the last couple of days.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
You can continue to contribute through the end of the event, but thank you all for giving so generously.
I think that might be the highest amount we've ever raised here at .next.
Yes, yes.
Incredible.
We've surpassed our goal.
Another first. Thank you all. That's fantastic. So, as you know, we do .next, and then we take it on tour. So, like every year, we're going on tour, and we're coming to a city near you. We're going to be in Tokyo, New York, Paris, Mumbai, and many more. So for your colleagues that weren't able to join us this week, please ensure that you save these dates, and we'll be adding to them. Some of them are tentative. They may change a little bit, but know that we are coming to a city near you in the next 6 months, and we'd like to see as many, if not more, people out there and be able to share our story. So be sure to let everybody know. And then, I know there's been some chatter. I've been getting a lot of folks asking me, where's next year? Where's 2026 .next going to be?
Should we tell them?
Should we?
Maybe.
Yeah, we should. Drum roll. We're going back to the Windy City. We're going to be back in Chicago next year. It will be in April. We'll be a month earlier than we usually are, April 7th to 9th. Save the dates. You can actually already buy tickets starting now. We're ready to roll. So block your calendars. I also want to take a moment to recognize the entire Nutanix organization for all that they do. None of this could be possible. We couldn't do what we do every day without each and every one of the team. So really, really important. And then also special thanks to the Nutanix .next core team. For this conference, it takes a village. As you all know, you've seen lots of people. They've worked tirelessly for months around the clock to make this happen. I love that this conference gets bigger and better every year, and our list of contributors to .next gets bigger and longer every year. So big shout out. Thank you, team. Again, bravo, wonderful work. And one last thank you to you all for spending your time with us this week. I know there's lots of other options, lots of other conferences, even happening here in this town, and you chose to spend time with us, so we truly appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, so we still have half a day of sessions at the Solution Expo. Take advantage, continue to learn and connect, and shall we do it?
Let's get this party started.
We will see you all at the DC block party. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your day.